Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to go over how to achieve glowy sun-kissed skin while avoiding the sun altogether. There are so many different products out that you can get beautifully sun-kissed glowy skin without sitting out in the sun. I highly recommend sunblock every single solitary day. Save your skin. Nobody can give you back your skin, and skin cancer is no joke. That being said, this is what I do to get myself ready for the summer, get myself ready for self-tanning. There are numerous different ways to exfoliate your skin. You can use a sugar scrub, you can use a loofah every day in your shower. The Soap & Glory Sugar Crush, oh my goodness, this Sugar Crush is smashed brown sugar and sweet lime with almond oil and macadamia grains. Oh, it smells so good. So sweet smelling. It looks just like that. I just grab a handful of it and I go to town. I scrub my entire body. I love this stuff. This is always in my shower. I love the lotion in this scent. You can pick this up at Ulta and Target. It's a beautiful scent. I repurchase it over and over and over again. Some newer products to myself that just came out at Bath & Body Works are the Coco Shea Cucumber Gentle Soothing Body Scrub. This smells really, really good. I have not used this yet. I used it in store, and it's a medium grit. The Soap & Glory is a much stronger grit. This is cucumber scent. It smells amazing. It will do an amazing job. It did an amazing job on the back of my hand, so I'm excited to start using this. And then they also came out with the Mermaid line. It's the Cetox line. It's a sea mineral body polish, and I figured that this would be good for in-between exfoliations where I don't need as intense of an exfoliation, but I still want to just make sure I'm knocking off anything that needs to come off. That's what this would be for. It's a very fine grit. It smells amazing. This whole line is new to Bath & Body Works, and I was really excited to pick some of the products up. So I would exfoliate first and then shave. Shave any areas of your body that you want shaved before you get yourself ready for applying any type of a selfless tanner. Before we would self-tan, if you have any breakouts, you suffer from any breakouts anywhere on your body, I would highly recommend that you do a mask on those areas to bring everything out and to clear it all up. A clay mask is what you really want to do to dry things up. They just came out with a new mask at Bath & Body Works. It's called the Cetox. It's mermaid approved. It's a seaweed clay mask. It dries in about 5 minutes, so you could do this in the shower, or you could jump out of the shower, apply this, sit around for 5 minutes, and then jump back in and rinse it off. It dries pretty quickly. It's a green. It smells amazing. I just picked this up, and again, I just did this to back of my hand in store, and it was amazing. I was really impressed. So I figured this would be really nice to have so that I'm not using my really high-end masks on my body. It's just a lot of product that you'll go through, and this is $16.50. Totally worth it. They always have sales on these as well, so you can always pick some of these up. The one thing you do not want to do before you go in with a sunless tanner is you do not want to moisturize. The oils from the moisturizer can counteract or nullify the effects of the bronzer. There are so many out there. There are so many high-end products. There are so many. I have tried just about everything you could think of. There's a Jergens gradual tanner that you can apply, and it's really kind of dummy proof. You just put it on and go to bed. There are some that smell terrible. There are some that smell great. You can always go get a spray tan and just keep your skin moisturized after doing your spray tan. It really helps the longevity of your spray tan. But some of the tanners that I have tried, Vita Liberata is one of my favorites. This is the mousse. It's in medium. It's the Phenomenal Luxury Tan. I love it. You shake the bottle up, spray it on, it's a foam, it's great. It's scary when you put it on your skin. You will swear that you're going to look terrible. You don't. Sleep with it, and the next morning you wash it off. It's something that is slowly, progressively improving your skin, so you may have to do it a couple nights in a row. So if you had somewhere to go on a weekend, start on Monday, do it every other day, and you'll have a nice dark tan. And then you just have to keep doing it once a week in order to maintain your tan. But this is really easy. Apply it with a mitt. You never want to just try and rub this in with your hand because you will stain your hands. And as soon as you're done with applying the self tanner to your body, you want to make sure you wash your hands right away. Otherwise, you'll be left with some crazy tan that you don't want. So this is one of the ways that you can do Vita Liberata. You can also do it in It also comes in a lotion that's white. I feel like those are harder to use because you can't see the effect of the color right away. You don't realize how much you're putting on. So those are two high-end products. I have been out of my Tarte Brazilians Plus. It is a self tanner. It is amazing. It will give you that J-Lo glow. It will give you the glow that you're looking for. Let me just put it that way. It comes with the best mitt to do a self tanner. This is the Brazilians Plus. I was out of it, so I just picked some more up. I love this stuff. This is what the container looks like. It's by Tarte, and this is by far an extremely affordable way to do a self tanner, just because it is, I think it was $39. You get this and you get the mitt, and this is the world's best mitt for self tanning. It's so soft. Both sides are doable. You'll just apply the product. I put a little bit on the glove and you just go all around. And you always be careful not to go crazy on your elbow or your knees because you'll look really dark in those areas. It picks up a ton and you don't want to get a ton on your wrist either. Just rubbing this around, this alone feels amazing. And you just rub it all over your body and then you go to bed with this on. It's got a bronzer right in it, so it looks really pretty when it's on the skin. I don't want to make a mess with this stuff. Oh, it's not even open yet. So, but I highly, highly, highly recommend this. You can get it at Ulta, you can get it at Sephora, and the only way that you can get this mitt is by getting it there. And then you just wash the mitt and hang it to dry and you're ready for your next use. But I really love this. You can also watch on Tarte. Tarte does sales all the time. You can get this for 25% off. I wanted to pick it up so I could show you guys. I've just finished using it and I threw out the mitt. When I finished this container last year, I threw out the mitt. But I really recommend it, and it comes in a nice little bag just like that. Those are my high-end self-tanners that I like to use all the time. But I'm gonna keep it real. There are so many times that I am rushing out the door, or I have something going on for work, or I'm gonna go out to dinner with my husband, or I wanna throw on a dress, and I don't have time to be messing with worrying about self-tanning either the night before or literally come home, throw a dress on, I gotta get out the door. When you have either little spider veins on your legs, if you have a bruise on your legs, if you've got weird tan lines from sandals on your feet, there's ways that you can go about covering them. The ways that I have found that I've absolutely fallen in love with it is using the Airbrush Legs by Sally Hansen. This is the can. It's like $8 or $9. It may even be 11 bucks. I have mine in beige glow. This is foolproof, beautiful, looks great in the skin. I will have people stop me to ask me how do I have such a perfect tan? I literally will either stand in my shower, just be aware that this makes a mess, so you want to make sure you're in an area that you can wipe down afterwards. So sometimes I'll throw a pair of shorts on and I'll go stand outside and I'll spray my legs, come in, allow it to dry for a minute or two, and then I'll rub right over it. So I would just take it, it's an airbrush can, spray all over the place, rub, let it dry for a minute or so, and then rub it all in so that it's nice and even, and then wash my hands right away. This will dry down and it will look beautiful on your skin. I do my legs all the time. This is even perfect for if you have gone out and like the tops of your feet have gotten a weird pattern from a flip-flop or a sandal. You can spray the tops of your feet, allow it to dry for a few minutes, rub it in, rinse off your hands, you're good to go. Make sure that you take a paper towel if you've got painted toenails and just wipe off your polish on each toe so it doesn't look weird. Otherwise, you're good to go. It will not rub off. It won't rub off onto your car, your clothing. You can cross your legs. You don't have to worry about it melting or coming off. It does have a little bit of glitter in it, so you may not want to spray it all over your body, but the glitter in it doesn't bother me. It's such a fine glitter. I really enjoy it and I highly, highly recommend it, and you can pick it up at any drugstore. This stuff is like, saves me all the time, and I always end up running into something at work and I'll have a bruise, or I've got a group of little tiny spider veins on my legs that drive me crazy, and this covers it up. Okay, so you can also get a bunch of these. I had a ton of these over the years. This one's a bronzer, an instant bronzer from Sephora. You can find a ton of them out at the store. I know Pacifica has a bunch of them. You can pick that up at Target. They're all affordable. And just play around with them and see what works best for you. If I am now nice and tanned and I've got that sun glow going on, you want to make sure that if you are doing a self tanner that you keep your skin moisturized. Using a nice, I found the new Cetox Seaweed Body Cream Moisturizer. Oh my gosh, does this stuff smell? It smells so good. But there are so many different moisturizers. Any good moisturizer. I use my Soap and Glory moisturizer all the time, every single day to moisturize my skin. You can use Vanicream. You can use any type of Jergens, whatever you like, baby lotion. Just make sure you're moisturizing your skin in between self-tans, because moisturized skin looks healthier and it absorbs better when you keep your skin moisturized, so it's not dried out. So any type of moisturizer, that's what you'd want to do next. Of course, if you have done the spray tan, if you've used the Sally Hansen, you don't want to put anything on over that. If you were to put something on over that, it's going to be a big mess. So you're just going to spray your legs and you're good to go. I've done moisturizer on my legs and then let that dry and then done my Sally Hansen spray on my legs, and it's been perfectly fine. One way of achieving a really beautiful décolleté or arms is by using a body oil that's got some shimmer in it. Bath & Body Works has some beautiful products out. They have the Tiare Monai body oil. Oh, this stuff smells so good. It smells kind of like coconut and beachy. It's really pretty. They have another one with that mermaid line, but the glitter, it's on a gel form and the glitter was too chunky for me, but this stuff is so pretty. You shake it up, you apply it to your skin, just a couple of drops, so you don't need tons. It's an oil. And then when you rub it in, it gives your skin a really pretty sheen. And then it also, you're probably not, I don't know if you can see that sheen somewhat. It gives a really pretty glow to the skin. It's just gorgeous. And putting that on your chest or on your shoulders, down your arms, would make your skin just glisten. Now that is a JLo glow if ever I've seen it. And it's got very fine, fine, fine gold glitter in this, so you wouldn't even, I mean, you notice it when you move your arm, but you really can't see it when you're looking at it. But I was really impressed with this, and this is available at Bath & Body Works as well. Other things that I do, in order to give a beautiful glow to my shoulders or my collarbone, it just makes those things stand out. I will take a highlighter, and I love to use the Natasha Denona Glow Highlighter. This is the All Over Glow Face and Body Shimmer Powder in 01, and I love it. Now, obviously, if you have, I hit pan on it, that's how much I love it. There it is. If you have darker skin or a different undertone to your skin, there are so many different highlighters. You can use any highlighter that you already have in your collection, and all that you're gonna do is take a highlighting brush, and this is what I do all the time. It takes like 2 seconds, and it really gives a good effect. And so say I want to highlight my collarbone, then I'll just bring some highlight right like that. And then you can see how different it makes me look. Much thinner on, on my chest. Bring a little bit right there, and then when I move, you can see that it just brings it out. You can also take some, and I always like to apply a little bit on my shoulder, and it just brings out your shoulder. It makes your shoulder look smaller. And then I always do some on this shoulder, and then you can do some like right on the top of your arm, so that when you move, light catches it, and it just makes you look, I don't know, shimmery and glowy and JLo. Another thing, if you're gonna be out at the beach and you're gonna be out in the sun, you wanna make sure you're taking care of your hair, because your hair dries out just as bad as your face does and your skin does. So Ouai has a beautiful oil that you can spray into your hands, rub it together, and then I just rub it into the bottoms of my hair. Then I can braid my hair. It looks shiny. It smells amazing. I think it's a rose scented. It is. It's a rose hair and body oil. You can put this on your body. I've not done it on my body. I put it in my hair. But you can just run your hands right through your hair, and it just makes your hair shiny. It smells good. And then you can braid your hair, or you could just leave it down, whatever you want to do. But it really helps hydrate your hair, because your hair really does get beat up by the sun. So those are pretty much my tips. I always make sure that during the summertime I keep my lips really shiny and hydrated. You always want to do a good exfoliation to your lips every single night. If not every single night, as often as you can. I love the Sarah Happ Lip Slip and Lip Scrub. My Sarah Happ Lip Slip is something that I wear every single night, and this stuff is beautiful to wear if you just want some glow to your lips and you don't want to worry about a lipstick. You can reapply this often. She has Lip slips also that are in a tube, I have them as well, but I just grabbed this one because it was nearby. But you want to hydrate your lips, and don't forget about your lips. You can wear a lip sunscreen if you're going to be out at the beach, but Sara Lip Slip and Lip Scrub are amazing. I use it every single solitary night. I cannot live without it. Anything that I've discussed with you today is going to work whether you're going to be spending the day at the beach, you're going to a picnic, you're going to a barbecue, you're walking around at a festival. I hope you found the video helpful and learned something. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below. Until next time, I hope you get your glow on. Bye-bye!